Hello everyone, how are you doing? How was your Christmas? How was your Hanukkah? Um, yeah, I guess I should ask how was your Hanukkah too because, um, it's everyone's celebrating holidays. So, I didn't actually get a lot for Christmas. I don't know what you guys would have hoped to get for Christmas. I don't know. Um, yeah, Christmas, it's I don't want to call it difficult. It's just I'm not that big a fan of it. I guess. Um. So I hope you all had a good holiday season. Um. Yeah. We're now in that period between um Christmas and New Year, and now we're gonna go into 2022. Oh, I just noticed that 2022 is a midterm election year. I already hate 2022 because I'm gonna have politics thrown in my face like all the time. And by politics, I mean people, just campaigning for specifically for Democrats. And yeah, I think I know the monkey said that because of uh because of Biden's negative performance and low approval rating, and Harris, who allegedly is lower in her performance, um, it should be red. I mean, you could expect some parts to turn red. I don't want to get into all that right now. I don't want to, yeah, because it's a Christmas stream, or I know that today is the 26th. Um, yeah, it's a Christmas stream, and I don't want to always be talking about politics. Um, yeah, people should seriously take a break from all of this, from politics. Like, because I've seen both the left and the right. They're just so obsessed. They're because they always have to make everything about politics. Their side has to be projected in every situation. Um, because I remember I saw a lot of Thanksgiving memes, and Thanksgiving is infamous for being political. Because they have the memes that are like, I promise I won't get political 3 drinks later, and they see something like Jeffrey Epstein was killed. I don't know. That's not a good example because Jeffrey Epstein isn't inherently political. It's just, yeah, it's always politics or conspiracy theories. And yeah, YouTube would consider Jeffrey Epstein to be a conspiracy theory, like his murder. Oh, it's not even. It hasn't even been 5 minutes, and I'm probably gonna get zucked because I said that, or because I basically called it a murder. Um. So, what do you guys hope for 2022? Like, do you guys have any personal goals? I'm not gonna ask what they are because they're personal. I'm just gonna ask, do you guys have any personal goals? I don't really expect much from 2022 because whenever it's a election year, whether it's um an actual election year for president or just midterm, um just don't expect it to be a good year. Or I shouldn't say don't expect it to be a good year because it could be for you guys personally. It's just don't expect people to stop talking about it. Basically, um, I don't know. So yeah, just I know it will get annoying. We are gonna get past this 2022, 2020, yeah, because I hope, um, 2022 is a good year for me personally. Um, yeah, because the truth is, I don't like, um, always having to hear about politics. I know a lot of people don't like to. It's really hard not to concentrate when everything nowadays, especially because of social media and celebrities, is just thrown in your face. um, so is, Christmas is supposed to be like, oh, okay, good. I thought I pressed, X on the browser. Turns out I didn't. Even if not, I should have, um, what's it called? Uh, God, I don't even know what it's called. Something like, um, yeah, with the close all tabs option. Um, we still have five, no, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30. Yeah, we still have 5 days left in 2021. Um, personally, we should just all make the best of it. Like, we should just, you know, do something positive. Like, do something that we, actually enjoy. That would be a good way to end the year. And yeah, oh yeah, I was saying that Christmas is supposed to be like a happy time and a magical time, and I mean, it really is overhyped. Because people don't stop talking about it. It's always overhyped. It gets annoying, and we're left now thinking, oh, Christmas is over. Now we have to go back to hating it now. I don't think people think that. It's yeah, it's supposed to be magical and a happy time of the year. It unfortunately isn't for a lot of people. Because I know that people have to work sometimes that night, and it's just not fun. I mean, for some people, I do imagine it will be worth it because they do get paid at the end of the month. Um, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve sucks. I had to do it before, and I mean, fortunately for me, it was not a long shift. It's just, um, yeah, there are like a lot of factors, things that could come in the way of, you know, not having a good Christmas, and that certainly is one of them. Sometimes it's just, I don't know. I guess people like have expectations of it being like a really nice and magical holiday, and the expectations turn out to be, I don't want to say false, just not fulfilled, I guess, because I don't know, they get sad for some reason. Like something makes them sad because I don't know what example to give exactly because people are heartbroken or even disappointed by specific things that happen not related to the holiday, and it's just coincidentally timed, or unfortunately timed, I should say. Um, and yeah, that's also really sad. So I really don't know what to do in those situations because those situations really are truly sad. I I don't know. I feel like I'm streaming for the sake of streaming. It's just I like talking to you guys and I miss the interactions. Um I mean, I do have goals for 2022, which is to actually create content instead of just rambling like I am or like I have been in the past streams. What are my past streams? Yeah. Oh, because yesterday was holiday stress. The other was carving houseless rent. Yeah, I'm just rambling. I don't know. Maybe I could read an article soon. Like maybe I could find an article about the Kim Potter trial. I don't know, because I miss taking a look at videos. I miss taking a look at videos. I miss streaming. I miss talking to you guys. Um, I don't know. I guess the original reason I stopped streaming for like a certain period of time was because nobody was even watching my stream. So I thought, what's the point if nobody's even gonna watch? And yeah, what's the point if nobody's gonna watch? I decided might as well stream because I do get two consistent viewers, which is Kibram and Parody Bear. And currently there's nobody in chat. It was telling me there was one person listening earlier. They must have left, so I'm on my own. So I guess I don't know, because one thing that is seen as healthy is venting to yourself, and I guess I wouldn't say I'm venting myself. Venting to myself, I'm definitely letting out my emotions. Not necessarily sad emotions or angry, upset emotions. It's just whatever's on my mind. Oh, and now it says that it's one person watching again. Just whatever's on my mind, and even if it's just like confusing, really nothing of much thought, and now it says zero of much thought, indifference. Yeah. Oh, I actually do have a viewer. FTW, no. Um, what up, FTW? And emojis. What? I just noticed you were live. Um, I don't know. A lot of people miss my stream, so I don't really watch. Or yeah, I don't really. I don't know. I don't really stream anymore. I haven't been streaming for like. Uh, yeah, I decided to like stream again. I was just saying this earlier. I took a break from streaming just because people weren't even watching, and then I thought, you know what, I should just continue streaming again because even if nobody watches, um, I could still, you know, I could still, uh, just express my feelings, whether it's. I was seeing this too, is that it's not necessarily sad or upset emotions, it's just anything that's on my mind. Um, yeah. Merry Christmas, Neil. Uh, Not much, just listening to music and spamming Roots Discord because good music because Doku. Weibo. Oh, I forgot. Weibo streaming. Um, Weibo. Weibo. Oh, Weibo Jones, not just Weibo because it's not gonna. Oh, they're doing cocktail hour and I'm missing that. Oh, they started streaming half an hour ago. Um, yeah, that should be fun. Nobody watches my stream, so because of that, I get easily bored when I stream. Um, yeah, because and then I thought maybe I should just ramble to myself. Cause I look, it's been almost 15 minutes and I'm rambling to myself. I'm doing an okay job at that. Um, I'm doing an okay job. Uh, I, I'm not good at improv. I'm just good at rambling, and I figured I might as well continue streaming again because just because understandable. What's understandable that I didn't or that I stopped streaming because nobody was watching. Yeah, because I mean the whole one of the things that's really fun about streams is interaction. because I know that people like talking to other people. Um, I don't know. So how was your Christmas, Neil? I hope everyone had a good Christmas. Yeah, I'm just looking at my old streams, and I really do miss all of these. I really miss all of these. I miss doing all these streams. Um, I'm actually surprised Beck was not streaming because wasn't she supposed to get back on schedule or something? Um, excuse that noise. That's my. I don't even know why it makes that sound. Um, yeah, it's just. I mean, I guess I could do, even if nobody watches, I could do streams, just rambling to myself. The streams that I do want people to watch are the ones when I do, like, response videos, like when I talk about, a video from, Actual Jake, or Fair and Balanced, or A Dose of Buckley, those types of videos. Those are the types of streams that I want people to, like, interact. Um, because yeah, the videos from Actual Jacob Dose Buckley and Fair and Balanced, they really do have terrible arguments. And I want people to, suffer those arguments. Yeah, we could suffer together. And I actually have been thinking of doing TEDx streams, um, copying what Scribe does. It's just, I don't know. I because there were TEDx streams that I took a look at that Scribe hasn't, and I thought, yeah, I probably should, stream those too. It's harder when everyone is already. It's harder to do those streams when everyone's already. Yeah, when everyone else has like these arguments that are worse. Because Scribe could take a look at TEDx, and everyone like. I actually don't know if TEDx got a bad reputation because of Scribe. Um, It's just those are the easy ones because I remember Bearing did a what was it, Fat Acceptance TEDx in 2017. Um yeah, I don't know. I don't want to call it bottom of the barrel because the people that I'm arguing, their arguments are bottom of the barrel. It's just they're also popular, so it's not really anything bottom of the barrel. It's just yeah. So yeah, just look at. I really do miss streaming. I especially miss streaming the videos though. I especially miss streaming, yeah, response videos. Um, those were. I don't want to say my favorites because they're like really suffering and annoying. It's just, I don't know how to describe it because it's. I don't want to say it's complicated because it is rather. Yeah, it is a bit easier. Hmm. Um. Yeah, I used to look at videos and the video, or when I wouldn't look at videos, I would take a look at articles. So, like how Stitch and Adam, they do video, or they do like 10-hour streams. One of them is like uh, one of them is currently going on right now. They do 10-hour streams every Sunday. So they take a look at videos or debates or whatever every Sunday. I took a look at, or no, it's not just because it's Stitch and Adam, it's also because Scribe, Irate Prostitute, um, God, I don't even know who else. Yeah, um, so Scribe did TED Excellence Thursdays. Irate Prostate, he takes a look at, what's it called? Yeah, the Cream Stream. He does Cream Stream every Friday where it takes a look at like, many different videos. Um, and Stitch and Adam, they do Sunday streams, so I thought I might as well join in the days of the week and do Mondays as a response video. And when I wouldn't do a video, I would look at an article. Um, yeah, I miss doing all that. I really should get back. I mean, I can do a response video right now because, or I mean, I could respond to a video now because what's his name, FTW Nil is in chat. He and I can like endure cringe together. All right, so, um, yeah, I really do miss streaming, and I especially like the interaction. Um, um, I I can't find. I remember there was a comment. I just don't remember. Um, all right. I should take a look at the chat. I can't imagine how it'd be to come up with like anyone else. Oh, you are talking about like streaming and rambling. Mine was good. I was supposed to do the family thing, and I ended up going back to sleep. Hope you had a good. Yeah, my Christmas was okay. Uh, One person I have no idea how he does it. It's Scribble. I don't understand how he does it either, because he's able to. His improv is so amazing, and I wish Kieran was here because she and I like talking about how Scribe is really good at diction and he's really good at improv and he's just able to like fill in the gaps in sentences. Um, One person I have no idea how he does it is Scribbles. It's hard enough watching him react to those LMFAO. Yeah, I can't imagine. Yet they act so edgy at the same time. Who does? The TED Excellent speakers? Like you're not edgy, you're just fake woke to woke to. I like that new term buzzword buzz phrase. Wait, why not what? Did I say something? I forgot what I said. If I said something, remind me of what I said. I mean, I hope you remember what you're saying. Why not too? Um, no, it's just a lot of bread tubers specifically, they do act edgy. Like Bosch, Hunter Avalone, Xander Hall, Actual Jake. Those people act edgy all the time. Fair and Balance, he acts edgy. He's a news reporter, so I don't know. Yeah, I'll count him. I'll count him as a bread tuber. Um, yeah, all these bread tubers are so edgy. Um, or at least they try to be, I should say. Going up some cringe and just shields. Thank you so much, Nil. Um, you know what? I think I should take a look at a video now that Nil's here, and since he's shield, it's gonna be, hey, Nil, shill. That rhymes. Alright, so I'm gonna share the screen. Um, I actually I wasn't gonna stream this just yet, just because I didn't think anyone was gonna watch the stream that I'm currently doing. And unfortunately, YouTube hit the dislike thing, and since I installed like an extension thingy, and it's not working, I guess. So there's a video titled "Tommy Lauren warns Republicans to not make Kyle Rittenhouse a rock star." So yeah, fair and balanced. This is his second video on Kyle Rittenhouse. In his first video, he said that Kyle Rittenhouse killed Joseph Rosenbaum and Anthony Huber because they disagreed politically. Yeah, that was the reason, and I brought it up in Monkey's chat when he guested Nick Rakita. Um, I tagged him when I said that, and Keeperdam donated, asking if he saw their takes, like Phil DeFranco and Fair and Balanced. So yeah, Fair and Balanced is that alone makes him one of the stupidest. I really don't like insulting people. It's just this one is actually justified. Um, that does make him one of the stupidest bread tubers I've seen. Like he's easily one of the worst. And since we're talking about like edgy bread tubers, can I just say um I remember FTW Nil said that when he was asked, yeah, when he was asked what YouTuber he thinks is overhyped, he basically said bread tubers. I distinctly remember it was him. If it wasn't you, then I'm confusing you for someone else. Yeah, because you could easily say they're overhyped. It's just two accounts that are specifically overhyped are D'Angelo Wallace and Curtis Connor. Because Curtis Connor, he's a feminist, he's an SJW. Yeah, he's one of the more popular ones because he gets. There's one, his most viewed feminist video has 5.1 million views, and all the comments are just like cookie cutter feminazi, or feminist, I should say. Actually, yeah, I'll just call them feminazi. They're just like, oh, you shouldn't hit anyone, mention him. Yeah, it's really stupid, and there's no way I could respond to it without getting like um mass dislike by his 10-year-old fans. Same for D'Angelo Wallace. Oh god, if you do like any response video to D'Angelo Wallace, his fanboys will attack you. Even if they're 12, I just don't. I just hate to have to deal with that. Um, LMFAO. Oops. Yeah, they had a conversation about politics before he. Yeah. That's basically what I thought when I saw Fair and Balance's take. Is that yeah, they had a conversation about politics. Like, how would that make any sense? Did they just like say, "Oh, but in 2020, like, Kyle, we basically knew nothing about him, uh, before he shot those people, and we still didn't know anything after the trial. And it wasn't until after the trial when he said he supported Black Lives Matter. And since Fair and Balanced uploaded this video just the other day, he actually, or his comments section was basically they were still calling Kyle a Nazi Republican. They were still saying he's Ku Klux Kyle. Um, yeah, who can't you stand exactly? The bread tubers or specifically Curtis Connor and D'Angelo Wallace, who I was talking about. They probably delete comments to disagree with them too. Oh, the bread tubers. I mean, I would imagine. I've also seen people getting racial, specifically on Hunter Atwood's comment section. Um, oh God, I mean, I know that Hunter's fans. Yeah, Hunter's fans are older. I think it's just they still talk like 12-year-old fanboys. I was watching the live feed when it all went down. He was running away before they charged his hacking period. Yeah, so I'm gonna ask Kiverdam if she. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Kiverdam to stream this video, and I'm gonna like try to be a guest on that stream. So, um, well, yeah, because that's what I did when I streamed Farron's video before. Actually, since I'm already talking about Farron's video, I'm gonna show the stream that I did. Just a warning, since you're most likely wearing headphones or earbuds or whatever, I actually do yell in this video, or the video that I look, or the stream that I look. Well, why do I keep calling it video? All right, maybe because I'm taking a look at videos. I don't know. So let's take a look at this. Tommy Lauren warns Republicans to not make Kyle Rittenhouse
So
a rock
Kyle
star.
Rittenhouse
Let me know if you could hear that.
finally made it to the big leagues. He got to appear at the Turning Point USA conference this week, and he was basically brought out on the stage like a rock star. They
like a rock star.
had the lights going. They had his own theme song. They
Oh my god.
created
This
for
guy,
him.
this is like the most vague
The
described.
guy essentially was a rock star. He was the
I mean, he's not wrong that Kyle Rittenhouse was seen as a hero. I got a speaker. Yup. Wait, yup to what? I already forgot what I asked. So, I will say this. Before the video even started, I should have said this. Conservatives, Republicans, no, you don't know who. Conservatives, Republicans were basically, calling Kyle Rittenhouse a hero, and I know hashtag not all, because there were other conservatives and Republicans who were saying, Kyle Rittenhouse, he acted in self-defense, he did what he had to do, and they just left it at that. Others actually are treating him as a hero, and I don't agree they should be doing that either. However, Fair and Balance is going with the full edgelord, how you doing, fellow kids, and saying, Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse is treated as a rock star. No, the guy on the screen. Yeah, his name is Very Balanced. Monkey did a video on him before, which I'll be sure to. Yeah, I'll be. Very Balanced. He did a video on him a few months. I want to say back in like May. Um, yeah, Monkey did a video. Like on the screen. His name is Very Balanced. Monkey's video on him is, and this is his channel name. And I haven't taken a look at videos in so long that I actually forgot to link this video in the description. Very Unbalanced. Oh, I should have said Very Unbalanced video or original video or something. Alright, let's continue.
The biggest thing the Republican Party, the folks at Turning Point, had seen since Donald Trump.
I better take this. I guess I should ask how was your Hanukkah too, because it's everyone's celebrating holidays. So I didn't actually get a lot for Christmas. I don't know what you guys would have hoped to get for Christmas. I don't know. Yeah, Christmas. I don't want to call it difficult. It's just I'm not that big a fan of it, I guess. So I hope you all had a good holiday season. Yeah, we're now in that period. We're now in that period between Christmas and New Year. And now we're gonna go into 2022. Oh, I just noticed that 2022 is a midterm election year. I already hate 2022 because I'm gonna have politics thrown in my face like all the time. And by politics, I mean people, just campaigning specifically for Democrats. And yeah, I think I know the Monkey said that because of Biden's negative performance and low approval rating, and Harris, who allegedly is lower in her performance, it should be red. I mean, you could expect some parts to turn red. I don't want to get into all that right now. I don't want to. Yeah, because it's a Christmas stream, or I know that today is the 26th. It's a Christmas stream, and I don't want to always be talking about politics. People should seriously take a break from all of this, from politics. Like, because I've seen both the left and the right. They're just so obsessed. Because they always have to make everything about politics. Their side has to be projected in every situation. Because I remember I saw a lot of Thanksgiving memes, and Thanksgiving is infamous for being political. Because they have the memes. I got 3 viewers. Oh, that Cue the Jeopardy music. Yeah, I apologize for that, everyone. I had to take a phone call. And yeah, I know it's gonna be really quick. I was gonna be really quick. Or yeah, I just thought that I was gonna be quick at least. And I'm back now, so I can stop screen share. I don't know. I find it funny and amusing whenever there are two me's on screen. It's just me talking over myself, therefore interrupting myself. And since Scribe used to always be interrupted, I am doing the same to myself. So yeah, that's funny. Oh, now it says I have 3 viewers again. That is really good. Yay. I'm gonna. Alright, I can stop sharing now. I had my. Yeah. Lol. I apologize if you guys are wearing headphones or earbuds or whatever. Yeah, I can stop screen sharing because I imagine this is like. Well, I don't think this is loud, or I just think it's confusing. Alright, so I'm gonna stop confusing you guys, and let's get back to the video. Oh, I should screenshot the video too. Oh, there's a helicopter flying around my house. Yeah, here it is.
And all the conservatives in that maskless crowd cheering.
Maskless crowd? How many? Yeah, how many maskless Democrat or progressive not rallies. Yeah, how many people were maskless at the Black Lives Matter riots? How many people were maskless Oh my god, this guy is the ultimate hypocrite because he has not done a video on Obama, his 60th birthday party, when there was nobody wearing masks. It only mattered to him when Republicans don't wear masks. See, I don't like this guy. Yeah, this guy is a hypocrite. Let's just continue.
Wildly for Kyle Rittenhouse, but there is one conservative.
There is one conservative.
That was not happy.
Yeah, there's more than one conservative who's not
happy about any of this. And she actually thinks that they're going down the wrong path by lionizing. And believe it or not, folks, that individual happens to be Tomi Lahren.
It's pronounced Tommy, isn't it? Not Tomi. Tomi
Lahren from Fox News.
You know, I'm not going to nitpick the pronunciation because that's not really a fair argument.
And sorry.
She said this.
I do think that as conservatives, we need to be a little careful when it comes to this.
She's not wrong.
I believe we can put up Kyle Rittenhouse as someone who was innocent and who was bullied and mistreated by the media.
Yo, she's not wrong.
We should step back a little bit and maybe not treat him.
You know who? Farron is actually someone who did bully him. Because Farron was saying that Kyle killed. Farron was saying that Kyle killed. Joseph and Anthony because they disagreed politically. Again, there's my stream that I linked earlier in the chat.
Him like he is a rock star or a celebrity. I don't think that's necessarily a good look for the conservative movement.
Well, it's not a good look in general.
He did what he had to do. He was defending himself. Let's talk about self-defense. Let's talk about the riots. Let's talk about how everything went horribly wrong that day.
The least you can do is get someone
I think we should take a step back and not make him the man Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
That's just my take, she ends with. Of course, you'd be like, hey, this is my opinion, right?
How is that relevant? Why are you mocking her for that? Alright, let's just continue.
To try to clear the air of any bad blood there may exist. She's right.
She is right.
Now, she didn't go into why she thinks.
Does that matter? Dude, she agreed. You and her are on the same page. Why not celebrate that? Because, does it really matter why? Because it's pretty straightforward. If you don't think Kyle should be seen as a hero, then he shouldn't be seen as a hero. Why does she need to give
They shouldn't be making him into a rock star. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that out for her.
Oh my god, what is he going to say?
He's the flavor of the week.
The flavor of the week, what is it?
And you're putting him up there. And yes, he was acquitted.
Yeah, he was acquitted.
You can argue over that back and forth all day long if you want.
I could do like a half of a response to you as to why you're wrong. if I were to argue on your first video about Kyle Rittenhouse.
I have my beliefs on it. I'm keeping them to myself on that because
I didn't know Farron was that. I mean, that is a really, really low bar to expect from Farron. It's just I didn't know that he was that respectable.
Justice spoke. You may not agree with it, but it spoke. Either
that
way,
is a weird take from Farron. Unexpected.
Why is he a hero?
Why is he a hero?
He did cause 2 people to die.
He didn't cause 2 people to die. They brought on themselves. They were attacking him. They were attacking him. They were trying to kill him, basically. They were trying to kill him. Basically, they were asking for it. They were asking for it. So, Kyle then caused 2 people to die. They brought on themselves.
But what else has he done?
What else has he done?
What does he have to say in a speech? I didn't watch his speech. I have no desire to watch his speech.
Why not? Actually, you should watch his speech, because if you watch, the Tucker Carlson interview, you know that he's not a Republican or a conservative, or Nazi Republican, or Ku Klux Kyle, like how your fanboys were pretty much saying.
I'm not going to watch his speech, and I'm not going to read any transcripts of it either.
I'm actually surprised, because you seem to, enjoy attacking Kyle, so... That being said, I would assume that you would, want to watch them to attack what he says, and him too. Well, generally it shows that you have actually seen enough of how they speak that you can talk about him. Are you talking about Kyle Rittenhouse? Or... Oh, you're talking about Tomi Lahren. Or you're talking about, why Tommy, or why Farron is pronouncing Tommy's name is kind of important. Yeah, the Quartering did the same thing, because the Quartering did a video on Dana Loesch, and he keeps saying Dana Loesch. Yeah, so pronunciation is important, because even if it is just a little nitpick, you have to point it out, because it's just not pronounced that way. Exactly. I assume you're saying exactly to the Joseph and Anthony bringing it on themselves.
Because beyond the incident that evening in the summer of 2020, what is he there for?
What do you mean, what is he there for? What are you trying to ask?
What are you doing? And I think that's the part that conservatives, with the exception of clearly Tomi Lahren, haven't stopped to ask themselves, why? What else does he have to offer the party?
What does that matter exactly? Is it because... Alright, so what is your complaint exactly, Farron? Are you complaining that he is being seen as a rock star and he shouldn't be? I mean, I know that you and Tommy agree, even though you think that she should have given a reason, you still agree nonetheless. So what is your complaint? Is it that he's seen as a hero? Or is your complaint that he has nothing to offer? Because if he has nothing to offer and he shouldn't be seen as... I don't even know. Let's just continue.
Where are we going with this? Why are we raising him up? Okay, he's a kid.
Well, I mean, I would assume that some people are raising him up because they just feel bad for him. Like, they want to give him a chance to speak. Because... the thing is, yeah, a lot of people are interviewing him. Tucker Carlson interviewed him. He was interviewed on different Fox News stations. Nick Sandman is defending him. What's his name? Steven Crowder was on a 2-hour interview. Nick Rekieta said that he offered to invite Kyle on a stream or for an interview or something. It's basically redemption, because Kyle was just so mistreated by the media. This isn't even them wanting to see him as rock stars. I mean, I know that conservative Republicans will. It's just, I guess, since Kyle has been slandered by the media for so long, for over a year, I should say, since he's being called a white supremacist, a terrorist, that would be, legitimate enough for Steven Crowder, or Tucker Carlson, or Nick Rokita to want to invite him on their platform. It's like they want to give him a platform to just give himself a chance to continue defending himself, or I don't know. It's just, I would think that's because of the amount of media uh, uh libel and slander and libel.
Ed hasn't done anything other than that thing.
That thing. You're not going to say you think that he killed them because they politically disagreed.
So why are we treating him like he is a rock star? What's he going to do for the conservative movement? What kind of activism is he going to take? What role is that going to be? Is he going to continue this? He's already come out, by the way, since he was acquitted, with kind of mixed messages.
What do you mean?
At one point even going as far as to suggest that, hey, please don't, praise me for doing this. Obviously, he's okay.
Well, I thought you said you weren't going to listen to anything he has to say.
With it now, I guess, accepting the speaker's position at TP, but beyond that,
there are two different things can be true at the same time. Because if you're being offered for or a podcast or whatever, of course you're going to want to take it naturally. That's not. You're just assuming Kyle's motives. If I described bingo card, which I've been neglecting using these video responses, I should use the card again. You're not really being honest about this. You're assuming his motive. You're doing what you did in the last video. You're just finding or reaching just to find a reason to attack him.
The point of lifting him up. And I think that is what.
Well, here's a better question. What's the point of keeping him down? What's the point of slandering and libeling and calling him a white supremacist and a Nazi?
Laren really was trying to get at here. This makes no sense because what's the longevity? If there was longevity, they would have also brought out the McCloskeys up on that.
The McCloskeys live rent-free and fair and balanced. Because you brought them up in the last video about Car House, the McCloskeys. So his argument in the last video is that to be accepted in the conservative movement, you have to kill and murder. And that's why Kyle was allegedly praised, because he killed people for political disagreement, and he said that the McCloskeys are also a reason, because they threatened. Oh, he also described the McCloskeys being how did he say it again? He said that protesters were peacefully walking by their house instead of giving the truth, saying that they broke into their property. And that's why they felt threatened as their guns or were drawing their guns.
You remember the St. Louis gun couple?
Oh my! This guy's so
doing now?
Condescending and narcissistic.
After being the Republican flavor of the week, it doesn't end well. It typically ends in disgrace. One way or another, the flavors of the week come and go. So, it is what it is.
Honestly, why you have to laugh?
It really is creepy to say this.
It's creepy to say.
But for once, Tomi Lahren was right.
How is that creepy? How is that scary? Just because she's a Republican? Just because she's a conservative and you don't agree? I thought you were supposed to be balanced. How are you fair and balanced when you say that it's scary that a Republican is right? I've admitted Democrats are right. I've even admitted that, yeah. Because the thing is, I'm not a partisan hack. You clearly are, Farron. Just like this guy, he admitted he isn't going to watch the content in any form, yet he thinks he deserves an opinion. I mean, you can get away with that if you're, talking about a movie. You don't have to watch it. You get away with that for movies and other stuff. You, when it comes to actual, intellectual conversation, it's best to actually listen to what the person has to say so that you can give like a proper response. Because I remember like a bunch of college students back when Trump was president, Mike Pence was speaking notes where he Mike Pence was speaking at an event, and a lot of like college students were walking out because they can't stand Mike Pence. And if you really didn't, or if you really hate Mike Pence, then that would give you all the more reason to stay so that you would know, or so that you would hear what he's saying. And if he says something you don't think is right, then you can attack him for that instead of saying him as for wanting to stay alone with his wife or whatever that argument was. Yeah, so um there were times in just speeches of Democrat politicians or even Republican politicians that I don't find, or yeah, who I think are wrong. I've listened to their stuff, and I was able, and I'm glad because I was able to like attack their arguments, and that's the political discourse has to be honest, and bread tubers, and I'll admit, because of bread tube and the anti-SJWs, neither side is making it easy on themselves. They're not making it easy for intellectual conversation. Um, this guy's just an idiot. He thinks that if you aren't an activist, then you are a bad person in political activism. I can't anymore. Yeah, I left the original video in the description for if you want to, like, yourself without my commentary. That is, if you want to do it yourself in such cringe. Yeah, I didn't agree with everything Trump said, and I also don't know anyone that follows every word he says, as they like to make people. They do like to people think that so much so that going back to Farron, he had to bring up Trump as the flavor of the week, because Trump lives rent free in this guy's head. Because let's pull up his channel again, Fair and Balanced. Share screen again. I didn't even know that I was streaming for this long. I honestly thought this was gonna be like a, half hour, or no, I thought it was gonna be like 20 minutes at most. And then Nils showed up, and I thought, well, since he already shields my stream, that means more people are gonna watch, so I might as well take a look at a video like I used to do. And look, Q believers left stunned after Trump endorsed the COVID vaccine. He was never against the vaccine, by the way. Fox News, that's not about Trump, or at least inherently. Maybe he mentions Trump. Because even when he doesn't talk about Trump, he still mentions him. Small technicality may let Trump and his friends get away. Joe Manchin, Lauren Boebert, Roger Stone, Republican candidate. Tommy Lauren, yeah, that's just the one that we looked at. He mentions Trump in this one. Trump pushes the conspiracy that FBI staged January 6th attacks. Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Stephen Bannon. Bill O'Reilly says he had to console Trump after his supporters booed him. Trump shuts down, or sues to shut down, New York investigations. January 6th, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Mitch McConnell. Trump's social media deal. Hi, Keyword M. That was more than enough. That was more than enough with that guy LFAO. Yeah, so he actually has over 1,000 videos on his channel. He reached 1,000 earlier, sometime last month actually, because he uploads 3 videos every Monday through Friday, and 2 videos every Saturday and Sunday. Frightened Trump claims text messages were edited by January 6th committee. Trump efforts to dethrone Mitch McConnell are gaining traction. Judge refuses to let Fox News escape defamation. Kanye West, Lara Trump, Jim Jordan, Melania Trump, Lindsey Graham. Trump suffers major defeat by courts. RJ Taylor Green, Fox News. Donald Trump's influence over politics is being exposed as a farce. Donald Trump begged to look at yeah. Look, this is an entire row of Trump. Trump. Donald Trump Jr. begged Daddy to stop Capitol rioters. Donald Trump Jr. uses toys for tots to indoctrinate children and sell merch. Republican lawmakers were shown coup PowerPoint days before Capitol. Alright, that doesn't have Trump in the title. He does have him in the thumbnail. Trump's first event with Bill O'Reilly was a complete disaster. Republican begs Trump to stay out of Georgia's race. Oh, this is the video where he, you know what? I don't feel bad for using this terminology because of how edgy Farron is and tries to be. This is Farron basically simping for, what's her name? Stacey Abrams. Yeah, that's him simping for Stacey Abrams. And people are just greeting each other in the chat. Donald Trump's next coup is already in the works. Right-wing conspiracy theories. What else? Oh yeah, investigators can't wait to bail out of Trump's social media company. Looks like Trump admitted to obstruction of justice. Oh yeah, he also sent for Fauci. Rand Paul wants Fauci in prison for a crime he didn't commit. We'll take a look at that video some other time. Yeah, because I want to end soon, because I gotta go eat. Former prosecutor predicts tidal wave by criminal charges against Donald Trump. Trump's social media company misses launch. Date then begs for money. Trump whines about not getting the side's credit for his insurrection crowd. Did Trump intentionally try to infect Biden with COVID? Yeah, he also simps for Biden. Marjorie Taylor Greene, anti-vaxxers. Trump claims Republicans are begging to be his running mate in 2024. Trump Jr. is furious that people aren't writing against vaccines. Allies are begging Trump to stop whining about the 2020 election. Arizona is conducting another ballot investigation after Trump demanded one. Trump Jr.'s girlfriend bragged for raising billions for the January 6th rally. Jared Kushner said he was too busy to stop Trump's coup attempt. Republican Progressive says Trump will try to steal the 2024 election. Republicans bow to Trump will suffer the same fate as Mike Pence. Lawyers who promoted Trump's election lies, promoted to Federal Investigations Board. Trump gets even whinier as investigations close. See, look at how many times he mentioned Trump in the last week. I'm not even going to count because I could easily do that in the Control F after the stream picks up the captions. You know what? I can just do Control F now. Trump. Alright, so. Yeah, Trump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, where am I? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, yeah, 30, alright, let's just say 40, let's estimate around 40, that is 40 times he included Trump in the titles of his videos, and he said, yeah, where he talked about a Trump. I don't think my last message went through. Which one? This one? Yeah. I mean, I do look at his Fauci video, where he sims for Fauci. Yeah, so he talks about Trump, or he puts Trump 40 times in his titles last month, and more than half of them are about Trump himself, while the others are talking about his kids. Alright, so, I've been going for almost an hour, and I'm already I've actually been hungry. I've actually been hungry since before the stream started, and since I've been streaming for an hour, I think I'm gonna go get some food. So, oh, Kubernam, I think he's talking about this message. Yeah. So enjoy cocktail hour. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat. Fair and balanced is not fair or balanced. I did not mean for the stream to be about Farron. I was gonna make it about Christmas until oh, cocktail hour ended. Well, I don't know, do frosted glasses, at D3K. Alright, I did not mean for fair and balance to be most of the stream. I hope everyone's Christmas went well.